Welcome back to Basement Birds. Not a very energetic intro today. I'm feeling a little tired. I don't know why. It's about to be a very long week at work. It's welcome week at the school.
Yeah.
So I think I'm preemptively tired.
Preemptively tired? You're
I'm
prepared
tired
to be
in
tired?
advance of the event.
There you go.
I'm
Okay.
tired about thinking about the event, So
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's a busy week, though, but it's exciting, too. It's gonna, everything's getting started up again.
yeah, and it was kind of a crazy week last week too, because it. Oh, by the way, this is Logan and Reid. For those of you who didn't know,
If this is your first time watching or
if
listening.
this is your first time, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
The last week was Nicole's bachelorette party, and
oh,
so
yeah,
she
that's
was
right.
she was up in Wisconsin, like pretty much
Nice.
the whole week.
Nice.
Well, the whole week from Saturday to Sunday of the next week. So it was about an 8-day trip, if my math serves me correctly.
Close enough.
Yeah, and I was keeping myself busy all the time while they were up there doing their bachelorette party thing. I feel like I had a pretty busy week. Actually, I had something going on after work each week, and just keeping myself occupied. One of those things was we went to the local Frontier League baseball game for an event for work.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Yeah, did not see Bill Murray, who is partial owner of said baseball team.
Yeah.
But
Did they win?
That was rather. I don't know. I don't think so. They were losing. Top of
Okay.
the fifth. No, bottom of the fifth, and it.
Oh, you didn't stay for the whole game?
No, because it all of a sudden started thundering,
Yep.
and we're like, yeah, no,
See ya.
this is not good.
I don't know if I feel like I mentioned this to you before, but the manager of that team is the manager of the team that I interned with in after my freshman year of college.
What do you mean the man? Oh, like the I
The
see.
team manager,
the coach.
yeah,
The coach. Yeah.
yes, the coach, yeah, the manager, yes.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were talking like ops manager or something, or
Oh,
like
no,
back end
no.
manager. I wasn't sure what kind of manager you were talking about.
Field manager,
Yeah.
field
Well, that's
manager.
cool.
Yeah.
So you know that? Well, maybe he needs a good kick in the
I've-
pants because they're terrible.
Yeah, I don't know him very well. I talked to him like twice when I was there at the internship, but my old boss and I will text back and forth about it. And if that team pops up in my feed, and you're like, he's got to whip the guys into shape, But
He needs to
that's
do a
the
little
joys
bit
of
better
Frontier League
job.
baseball.
Because they are terrible. I mean, it is brutal.
It's
but
also independent league baseball, though. So
Correct.
it's
but
it's not
but in the
high-quality
league,
baseball.
they're in last. Like out of the other teams, they're not doing well. Is what I'm implying.
Let me look up the Frontier League standings. Just for
Anyway,
fun,
while
you
you're doing
talk.
that, we decided, you know what, it's time to leave. It's time to leave. Bottom of the fifth. It's thundering. Like you could tell, it's starting to. The sky
Yeah.
is looking a little darker than it was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's
So
not
we're like,
good.
all right, we're gonna go head back. Putting the camera into the car and all this stuff. And on the way back to the car, I just casually said, "Oh, we should just go to the casino because the casino is right, a block or so away from the parking garage." And I was like, "Yeah, this is time to go to the casino." And the person that I
Yeah.
was with was like, "No." And I was
Who
like,
did
"Yeah,
you go with?
it's
Anyone that I
Thursday
know?
night." Yes.
Okay. Have they been a guest on the
yes.
podcast?
No.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it was Tony.
It was not Tony.
Okay,
I actually
got
went I had another casino experience with Tony a couple days ago.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
That's a separate issue.
Okay.
So Thursday night we're going back to the car, and we get back to the cars, and I'm like, yeah, we should just go. We should just go to the casino. And they're like,
Yeah.
no. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm putting the bag in the car, and I go around to say goodbye, and I look on the ground, and I find a crisp $50 bill on the ground,
Oh, that's a sign.
and I said, "This is a sign."
Yeah.
Like a stop sign, but this is a go sign, as in
just
go to the casino sign.
It's a green light if I've ever seen one. Yeah.
So, needless to say, we went to the casino.
Nice. And you left with?
We went to the casino, and it was for a Thursday night. I was not prepared for how crowded it was going to be.
I feel like casinos are always busy.
I mean, but this is not Las Vegas. This is Joliet,
but
Illinois.
If
this
people
is,
think that there's a chance to make money, they're there.
This is Thursday night, though. So I'm like, okay.
That is true, yeah.
A little bit alarmed by the amount of people that are there.
Yeah.
But okay, so find the blackjack table, $10 minimum. Love it.
5 hands, bang.
Well, it was a little bit more than 5. It was not many more than 5, though, before that $50 was gone.
Oh, no.
Ended up losing $47.
Okay.
47, and that's because I think a blackjack was earned. Yes, the first hand that I got was a blackjack, which
That's
was
when they
right
hit
out
21,
of the gate.
right?
Fantastic. What?
Is that when they hit 21?
So a blackjack is when you have an ace and a picture card, which is 21 right off the rip, or
that's
an
when
ace
you
and a
get it.
10. Ace and a 10,
Okay.
yeah. So I got
so
a
that's good.
blackjack.
Oh, very
Yes.
nice.
And so
Okay.
that was the first hand. And
Nice.
you get a bonus, so you automatically win right away, as long as the dealer doesn't have blackjack.
Okay.
You automatically win, and then you get like a bonus. You get like what
Ooh.
you bet and some.
Oh, wow. It's like a reward.
So that's where that extra $2 came from. Because you got what you bet plus a percentage
Okay.
of what you.
Can you tell that I don't play blackjack?
I can. I didn't know. I thought you did play blackjack.
No. Who told you that? No.
I don't know. What did you do when we went for the bachelor party?
I sat at the roulette wheel with Mike the whole night.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I also
So-
just don't want to talk to anyone, so anything that puts me in front of a screen instead of people is like a win-win for Reid,
Oh, yeah.
It's huge. Big on not talking to anyone at the casino. I just want to get in, lose my money and leave in peace.
Yeah, I mean, though, the nice thing about blackjack is the dealer wants you to win.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that.
So they're giving you, like, they're on your side. They're absolutely, I mean.
But are they, though? They work for the
Yes.
casino.
No, but they want you to win because they want you to play longer. So it's in their
That's
best
true,
interest,
okay.
and you'll tip them.
Yeah.
So it's in their best interest for you to do good.
Okay.
So
Maybe
the
I
casino
should,
doesn't want you to win,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. But
you
the
ask
dealers
them,
do, because that means more money.
correct.
Okay.
So they always want you to. They're always on your side. They're never
Yeah.
not on your side.
Maybe I should head to the casino sometime and try a table game, because I've never played a table game before.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, this day I lost $47, but
That's a
overall,
glowing recommendation.
I mean, I'm not one who's going to go. I don't go a lot to the casino. Most of the
Yeah.
time when Nicole's not home,
The
is
fun days
when I'll
that I know
go.
why. Only when Nicole's not home. There you go.
Well, I mean,
it's a good thing
she
she
doesn't
listen, so she doesn't hear that.
she doesn't like going, and I tell
Yeah.
her that to her face. I don't. And so, and it's not like I'm a degenerate gambler.
Yeah.
Who has to go all the time. But that being said, I did go 3 times in the week that she wasn't here. But I mean, only one of those times was it my idea.
Okay.
Only the
Okay.
first time, it was like, okay. And I won $22 the first time. So on Saturday we won $22, and then just went to the bar and gave it away. Then Thursday I lost money that wasn't mine, that I found on the ground.
Yep.
And then this past Saturday, I won $60. So technically, I'm up
Oh,
$80.
okay. All right. It'll be helpful to pay for the wedding.
Yeah, well, yeah. So they actually just mostly paid for food and stuff.
Nice.
While Nicole wasn't here, but yeah, it was a pretty eventful week, and it's good fun time. I mean, again, I'm not going and spending thousands of dollars, or I'm
Yeah,
betting,
crazy money. Yeah.
excuse me, table minimum, every time.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're going very far in either direction. But
All right, that makes sense. That's
the
understandable.
one thing with table games is that you have to like pretty much start up. Like you got kind of got to start ahead. Like if you start and you're down early, it's really hard to recover.
Sure.
And I'll say this about the casino as well. I don't think I could ever be a gambling addict because every hand, really everything feels like an uphill battle every time.
Yeah.
It feels like you're never like feeling good. It's always like you're trying to climb to the top of the hill. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, or you lose a hand in it and you like fall back like 10 steps, and then you
that
you're
makes
never
sense,
actually getting up to the top of the hill. It's a never ending
Yeah.
battle. And the deal, like they have a clear advantage, as they do. That's just how it works. And so that's kind of how that goes. But
Yeah, it's like the take the what is it? 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I feel like.
yeah, so you're never. Well, it's more like take 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
That's
It's
yeah.
kind of
Okay.
how
Yeah. I got that.
It's
mixed
kind
up,
of how it goes. So, but it's okay. I mean, it's fun to go once in a while and just kind of hang out a little bit. Like none of those times. I think the max we stayed there was an hour. Any of those
Sure.
times,
Sure.
Nice
and quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was
nothing
it
wrong
was
with
good.
that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Speaking of things being wrong, I had an issue, which I guess is kind of a continuation from last week. I had a car issue today.
Oh, no.
When I tried to go to work, which was not ideal.
Yeah.
The car didn't want to start, which
Oh.
is an issue.
Did this make you late for work?
It did, yeah.
Uh-oh.
But they
So we really
knew
need to
about
monetize this. No.
it. No, so once in a while I've been having this issue with the car where I'll press the button to start and it like kind of nothing will happen. And I was
Okay.
like, maybe I'm just not, pressing and holding for enough time. And then I would do it again and it would work. It would start,
Okay.
And so that issue kind of compounded this morning when I tried it like 15 times in a row and it didn't want to start.
Oh, gosh.
Like the lights come
okay.
on and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, this is odd.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
want to do
then I
anything
pull
else.
the jumper cables out and I
okay.
jump and I attach them and then it starts up. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's a battery issue. So I took the battery to a local establishment.
Local battery place?
Yeah, Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Great store.
Nice.
Non-sponsored.
I'm more of a Fleet Farm guy, but Farm and Fleet will do.
Yeah, and so they tested it. They kept it there all day and performed all sorts of tests and operations on it. I don't really know what they did, but they
I just
ended up telling me
imagine
that
like a doctor going in with everything trying to fix his battery.
that's the visualization I was going for. But it turned out that the battery was actually good.
Okay.
So still not really sure what the issue is, but I came home,
I
put
would
the
say
battery
that
in,
begs the question.
and it started right up. So
All right.
I'm going to kind of see how this develops. Luckily, I mean, Nicole works from home, so worst case, I could just take her car
Yeah.
to wherever I need to go. But, I'd hate to be stranded somewhere
Yeah.
with the car. So,
yeah.
it's
Do you have you have like regular jumper cables? Or you have one of those portable jumper things?
I have regular jumper cables.
Okay.
My
Those
dad
portable
has,
jumper things are cool.
Yeah. Do you have one?
No, I should probably get one just to have, because I feel like they're a good Good thing to just
Yeah,
have.
I mean,
you know?
jumper cables are good too because they're number one, a lot cheaper. Those portable battery things are like $150.
That's true. That's true.
And you just I guess you need another person to be able to jump it. But
Yeah.
I also work at the school, so I've had to have the police department come and they have one of those little portable packs.
Oh, yeah.
They put on there, and will jump for you. So I don't really drive. I don't really go too many other places other than work and home.
That's fair.
So, yeah, it's not very reassuring to just not, have the car not turn on.
That is fair. That is very fair. Yeah, you don't really want that happening,
Yeah. So
Yeah, this was funny timing when you told me about this too, because we had just been talking about all of your lights on your car.
Yeah.
Were there any new lights that turned on, or aren't there any options left to turn on anymore?
No, I like I said last week, the check engine light is not on.
Okay, that's good.
So that light has not turned on, and I do know that will turn on. Like I have done the code reader on there, and again, I know what the issue is. It's just a sensor issue, so it's not like it's not a terrible issue. It looks.
Yeah.
I mean, the lights look really bad, and I've done some investigation, and I'm in the process
do the toothpaste thing.
getting that fixed. The what?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the headlights. You said the lights look bad. I thought you were talking about the headlights. You hear the toothpaste thing. How you can, supposedly help your headlights with toothpaste. Have you ever tried that?
Yeah, you can also use bug spray. But
okay,
that also kind of screws up your lights a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a temporary fix. But I guess if you're at that point with your car that you're resorting to bug spray or toothpaste, who really cares?
Yeah, so you can also get like a kit where you sand it, and I've done that before, and that helps a lot.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know. I don't like not feeling confident about the vehicular mode of transportation, like the thought of just getting stranded somewhere. Like if the car starts up in the morning, like is it going to start again? And I just don't like having to think about that throughout the course of the day. I'd be concerned about it.
At least you have Nicole's car as well,
right? And that's what I was getting started to say was that she doesn't. I was going to say she doesn't work. She does work. She doesn't go to work. She works at home.
Yeah.
So which is helpful. And she said she doesn't have anywhere that she needs to go this week. She actually went this morning to the dentist, but happened to be back by the time I needed to go to work. So,
there you go. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So it works out.
Crisis averted for the most part.
Yeah, and the potential issues that I have kind of narrowed it down to, maybe they're not that expensive of parts to get. So if it does require a part, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So
there you go. That's good. That's good at least.
Yeah. So
it's not going to be anything too major.
But anyway, let's move on to something that's a little more upbeat, like odd news, because that's just depressing. There was a zoo in Scotland that was conducting a little bit of a search recently. This Scottish zoo was searching for an escaped Japanese macaque monkey. An escaped Japanese macaque monkey.
Okay.
The Highland Wildlife Park near Kingussie said the primate named Luca escaped late Sunday night or early Monday morning and was last seen in the nearby Ballaville area of Newtonmore. Wow, a lot of landmines there. The search teams are using methods including a thermal drone search for Luca.
Wow.
That was interesting. The macaque monkey is not considered dangerous, but members of the public are asked not to approach him if spotted. This is what the zoo has posted on social media another Japanese macaque monkey named Han Shu escaped from the zoo in January 2024 and was spotted several times in residential neighborhoods before being safely recaptured a few days later. Zookeepers suspected Han Shu had been ousted from the zoo's troop, and he was transferred to the Edinburgh Zoo. So this is the second time they've had a macaque monkey that has escaped from this same zoo. And I would think they would after the first escape, you would just, I don't know, put a better lock on the door or something.
You think that's a sign that something needs to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I was not super happy about it.
Yeah.
Seeing that a second monkey escaped from the same zoo. Like if it's a different animal, okay, but it's the same monkey from the same enclosure at the same zoo.
Yeah, exactly. How is that? There's something, there's something amiss here,
Yeah.
Something needs to get figured out, because that's I don't know, that's a lot. I feel like, it's odd that an animal escapes from a zoo once, of any kind, from any zoo, and then it's even stranger if, it's now a second monkey from the same zoo, from the same enclosure, like there is surely something wrong. But what do I know? I'm not a zookeeper.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess if you're in wherever that was, Scotland, be careful, there's a monkey on the loose.
Look out. Look out for him. Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, mine also involves an animal, actually. It does not take us across to Europe, but it takes us to Kentucky, which is basically a different country in and of itself. This was a Kentucky woman. She awoke to discover that a bear had wandered into her house through an open door. So this woman, Kendra North, and her partner had the front door of their home open Wednesday night for air circulation and forgot to close it before going to sleep. She awoke to a phone call from her sister, who spotted a bear from her nearby home. She had quickly discovered that the bear had entered her home, destroyed a glass table in the process, and the best part of this all is that when in Kentucky, you got to have some KFC, and so did the bear. Ate her leftover
fried chicken.
Ate the leftover KFC sitting on the table. This woman did say she's a little sad about losing the KFC, which is probably fair. And then, get this too, she spotted another bear on her porch while she was cooking sloppy joes 2 days later. So she said that, it taught her a valuable lesson. She keeps the door shut at night now, and apparently 7 o'clock is bear time now too. So I think my hypothesis is that the bears just really like whatever food that this woman is cooking, and they just, they are attracted to this house because of the good food. The KFC, the sloppy joe, something needs to be attracting these bears. And it's, it's got to be the food. That's the only thing I can think of. Like when you go camping, they say that you should take your food and put it up a tree far away, so it doesn't attract bears and stuff. Maybe she needs to start doing that, but with her house.
Just put her house up in a tree. Become
exactly.
A tree house.
Yeah, food for thought. Just get a tree house. It'll work just fine.
Fair enough. Food for thought. And no more food for bears, evidently.
Food for thought, and no more food for bears. That's for sure.
No.
That's for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, this is a little bit of a shorter episode today, but I need
what I saw today? Oh, I was going to tell you this. I got an email from you're going to like this. I got an email from good old Apple saying that Apple Podcasts, that video is now on Apple Podcasts.
Really?
I know that we have talked about this probably, I don't know, a lot of times, more
Correct.
than I can think. For how many times we've mentioned the Apple Podcast things. But let me try to find this email. I even opened it, and I was going to send it to you. Here we go, Apple Podcast. This came at 1:44. Video arrives on Apple Podcasts. I can't see this email fully. What's going on here?
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
We have.
Our hosting provider is not included on the list.
Well, the hosting provider needs to figure this out.
I know. Spotify for creators. It says video coming soon.
It's a Spotify thing? I thought it was an Apple thing this whole time.
It is. It is an Apple thing.
It's an Apple thing supporting Spotify.
Correct.
Oh, I see. I got so excited. I thought it was going to be
there's
time
a
that we
list.
could figure it out.
There's a list here of supported platforms, right?
Okay.
And like hosting providers. Podcasting is weird. I don't know if those listing have gotten into the podcast realm a little bit, but what happens is a lot of times you have like a hosting provider, which is like one platform that you host your show on, and then connect it to other platforms via an RSS feed, which essentially just means that it's sharing the podcast with other providers to use on their website. So that's how like this show could get to from Spotify to Apple Podcast to iHeartRadio and all the other different platforms, where all you have to do is then upload it just once, and it pulls all that information from the platform. So our show is hosted on Spotify, which is why video version is on Spotify.
Yep.
But we're still working on getting video from there, and it's been in this limbo for a while.
If we host with Riverside, do they support podcast video?
It does.
So
but
how
we would
do
have
we
to then transfer?
Yeah, how does that work?
I don't know.
How does that work? I don't know. I haven't done it. Oh, gosh,
Well, we should look into that.
Because that would be interesting. I don't know. Switching stuff over though is such a pain like that though. Like what's the biggest thing that you've ever like transferred over? From one account to another. Like
I know
it's a pain.
Like importing a show to Spotify from a different platform actually isn't as hard as you think it is, because there's like a feature to do it where you can just bring in all the episodes at once, and it like uploads and stuff. So
let me see if switch podcast hosts from Spotify to Riverside. Switching from here we go. Podcasters on Facebook. Have any of you made the switch? No one talks about switching it. You record and edit. You can share. Yeah, okay.
So you can import the podcast straight from the RSS feed, it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see. Don't host your pod on your production stack. Okay, whatever. The ability to upload right to YouTube and Spotify. That's what we do. Riverside hosting is still in beta. We gotta look into this more.
Yeah. Well, while we're looking into it, people can go follow us on our social media platforms at Basement Birds. And, yeah. All right. Well, kind of lackluster today, but that's all right. That's
okay. Logan will make some great social
other
media
episodes.
clips out of it.
I know. I've been working on it. I've been working hard. All right. Well, we shall catch you all on the next one.
See ya.